Hey everybody, welcome to my first time ever playing Pokemon Fire Red Rocket Edition. Now, I watched my friend Mooney play this on her stream, like, I don't know, 5 years ago. I watched it for a few hours. I remember absolutely nothing other than that it was pretty dialogue heavy, and that she was walking around Cerulean City as a Rocket Grunt talking to people, and I think it had some, like, really embarrassing dialogue. That's all I remember. Someone in the chat earlier was saying there's like a new version. I have no idea what version I have. I think I've had this ROM for over a year. I don't know. But I'm finally going to sit down and play it. And I'm very excited to play it with all of you guys. You can see there it says 2020 is when this came out, I guess, according to that little screen there. So who knows if that's the newest version or not. I got no idea. So, no spoilers, please. I'm gonna experience this. If you're watching this on YouTube later on the recording, this is all streamed, but you can easily just go to my playlist section and you can watch like the whole thing and just binge it. And like, even if the videos aren't public on the YouTube channel yet, you can watch them in the playlist early, so you can binge it all. All right, let's steal some Pokemon. We have I see the poll that I put in the chat. Oh, is this like the default one, or did they change this? LNR, serve the solitary purpose of annoying you when you accidentally bump into them. Truer words have absolutely never been spoken. Dude, every time I play Fire Red, the LNR buttons are just there to annoy me when I accidentally click them and get a bunch of tutorial messages. Things appear finally to be looking up in the feudal region of Kanto since the end of the Great War 10 years ago. Wait, the Great War, like World War I? The region's new champion, Lance, managed to restore its damaged economy and pave a way for a new age of economic and technological prosperity. Not everyone were so happy. Not everyone were? Okay, I'm gonna correct that to not everyone was quite so happy with their new post-war government. However, mob street gangs and other forms of petty organized crime soon arose, each vowing to restore the region to its former independent glory. Oh, great. You got the War of the Three Kingdoms going on, but in Japan. None, however, were as powerful as or as respected as the notorious Team Rocket. This infamous organization would regularly scour the region's city streets in search of eager-minded, impoverished trainers to prove their worth amongst its ranks, then tasks them with organized acts of theft, assault, and corruption. It is one of these young trainers that our story begins. It is with one of these that our story begins. Sorry, that was me messing up. Whoa! I recognize that guy. Which game was he from? I swear I recognize that guy. Was that a Heart Gold guy? I want to say that's the guy from Heart Gold. One of the lucky few is allowed entry into our ranks. For your sake, I hope that you will prove yourself worthy of it. Now, if you're like any of our other new recruits, I'm guessing that you've never owned a Pokemon before in your life. And in that case, I'm happy to say this is your lucky day. Each of you will receive one of these beauties for yourselves. Don't like it? Well then, you ungrateful little bastards. I suggest you go out and steal yourselves something else. This is a criminal organization, not a charity, for crying out loud. Heart Gold Soul Silver Adamant? I thought he was familiar. Anyhow, now the chit-chat's out of the way, how about you tell me a little bit yourself, huh? There I am. I don't remember my hair being pink? Red? Kind of looks pink, but I think Flux is on my computer right now, so that's probably messing with the colors. A name. I don't suppose you got one of those, have you? Oh my god. Oh my god, we all know who I am. MD. I guess I want to go lowercase f. Oh, there it is. F and B. Yeah! MDF and B. You'd say it's more orange. See, I have a program called Flux turned on. It turns your monitor a little bit more orange as it's nighttime, so that you get less blue light in your eyeballs. Reduces eye strain. Really nice if you work at a computer. Free program, by the way. Well then, MDF and B, a new life of violence, thievery, and other assorted misdemeanors awaits you. Stay away from the police, abide by your superior's orders, and never show mercy to anyone. No mercy, you could say. Great wrestling game. Do this and maybe one day you can raise to become as powerful as me. Who knows? Now get moving, we ain't got all day. And then I turned into something from a Junji Ito comic. Okay, ladies, listen up. I'm only gonna say this once. You're now officially Team Rocket Grunts. Damn it, if I had save stated there, I could've loaded and made him say it twice. Well, what a rube he'd be. Yes, that's right, but don't go back patting yourselves on the back just yet. Until each of you has proven yourselves out in the field, you're nothing but a bunch of pipsqueaks to me. Now you're going to receive the first mission in a little bit, but before then, we have a couple of things that we need to get sorted. In the crates behind me, you'll find your very first Pokemon. Starting from the top left here, I want each of you to come up one by one and get your little Rodent. We will then proceed to the top floor through the staircase on my right. One of your friendly neighborhood science geeks will be up there to provide you with an HM for Fly. Once you have this HM, and once you've managed to summon enough balls to steal yourself a proper bird Pokemon, then you fly your sorry asses to Mount Moon as soon as conceivably possible and await further instructions. Is that understood? Yes, sir! Yeah, chat, you're all the grunts. You remember playing this a long time ago on your old iPad? Yeah, I heard this is a really old mod. Or, Romhack, sorry, not mod. Similar, but not the same. Well then, get to it. It's basically like a total conversion mod, I guess.
Bet I can smash that.
Sorry, the notification noise of the bet I could smash that. It sounds like she opened a box and Shadow the Hedgehog was her starter. That was such good timing. Thank you, Blue Drake, for the $5. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah, this is an older one, which I think is the better one. The new one is still being updated, but I'm glad you're playing the complete one. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Is this like a very long mod? I don't even know. Oh, can I talk to everyone else here? Loving the gangster life. All right, Shadow the Hedgehog. Ah, shucks, I'm gonna get my own very own Rattata. If only my dad could see me now. Rattata? Jeez, what a bummer. Does this outfit make me look masculine? Gotta act cool, gotta act cool. Oh, they don't even turn to look at me. What the devil are you talking to me for? You wanna get some trouble, man? Yeah. Black is really not my style. Wonder if girls will like me more now that I have a Rattata. Oh, they're gonna make me steal other people's Pokemon? I'm not sure I'm all that comfortable about that. Who's that tough guy calling a Pupsqueak? I'll show him a thing or two. Come on, get moving already. I want to steal me some Pokemon. So this is what organized crime looks like. Well, I don't know what I expected. Yes, my life's dream has finally come true. Now I'm a true Pokemon gangster. Ha, feels good. Okay. There's no reason this stuff would be here if I couldn't mess around with it, right? Like, there's gotta be a... Is there really no purpose to any of that? Wrong staircase, pal. Have you not been listening? Correct. Hey, Grunt number 2, what do you think you're doing? Get back here and do what I tell you to do. Damn. Sorry, I really want to explore, you know? Lights and different colors flashing on and off. Telephone, better not use it. Just, you know... This feels like the kind of place where they think you wouldn't explore, and so maybe there's a secret, you know? And number 2, get your ass back here and pick up Reddit to see different dialogue for different areas. Where do you think you're going? You're supposed to report upstairs. Do as you're told, Grunt. In your craze, a Tommy gun! Rat-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta! That's great. Oh yeah, for anyone finding me late, I call Rattata Rattata. Sorry. It's what I called it as a kid, and I never got out of the habit. But... Which one do I want to pick? This one. Rat Pokemon is your starter? No. Well, it's too bad. You're getting it anyway. That's amazing. I actually picked no. That's so funny. Would you like to give it a nickname? No, I'm good. Next line, get moving. Hey, you only get one Rattata Grunt. Did you hear me? But I already stole from that one. Okay, whatever. I remember my first steal like it was yesterday. There's nothing more satisfying than seeing the look on some poor guy's face as you rob him of his lifelong companion and run away laughing. Ah, relish in it while it lasts, Grunt. Wow. Hey, Grunt, don't you have a mission to do right about now? Quit skirting around the hideout, then. You don't want to get on Patrel's bad side. Hey, you're a Grunt, too. Shut up. You're going out to steal your first Pokemon, are you? As a note, take note, as a Grunt, you only have the authority to steal from children and old people. Okay. Try anyone else and they'll blow you off. Okay. Oh, is there a PowerPoint up here? Oh my god! They left the PowerPoint up from regular Fire Red. Okay. That's interesting. Another new recruit, is it? Yeah, I got that HM of yours right here. Just a second. Free fly for all grunts now, eh? My Giovanni's getting soft. Here it is, pal. Don't go putting it to waste now. Well, you can't waste it. It's a fucking HM. Now get out here. I got work to do. Get out here. I got work to do. Oh, I wanted to go check those boxes. Hey, buddy, wait up. Oh, hey, it's Shadow the Hedgehog with the green hair. You're MDF&B, aren't you? Yeah, that's right. I was next to you in the initiation ceremony downstairs. That stuff was badass, man. I'm gonna go steal... You're gonna go steal your first Pokemon? Cool. You know, you don't strike me as the kind of guy who'd go out and decide to become a professional crook all of a sudden. But you never even nicked a candy bar. Bet you never even nicked a candy bar from the Pokemart before, am I right? Haha, don't worry about it, man. I'll teach you all you need to know. Hang on just for a second. One HMO2, please, and be quick about it. Name's Ronnie, by the way. All right, Shadow. Man, I'm itching to steal me some Pokemon. Should we go? Jokes on them is Big League MTP in disguise. Yep. This place is too darn crowded. Meet me outside. What are you looking at, Grunt? Don't go making us look suspicious now. You're the one staring at the poster. Welcome to Rocket Game Corner. Do you need some coins? Nope. Welcome. You can exchange coins for a fabulous prize next door. Okay. Bro, you want to play? Oops, I don't have a coin case. Keep it quiet, rumor this place is run by Team Rocket. What? Why are you looking at me funny? I think these machines have different odds. I think some of this might be leftover dialogue. Slot games, win or lose, it's only luck. Games are scary, it's so easy to get hooked. What's up, want some coins? Oops, you don't have a coin case. Hey, what's up, you're throwing me off. Here's some coins. Shoot, you don't have a coin case. Okay. Yeah, I think some of this is just the dialogue that was already in Fire Red. I could be wrong. There you are. Okay, MDF&B. I'm gonna teach you all there is to know about stealing people's Pokemon. What's that? How am I an expert in crime all of a sudden? Okay, look, yeah, I know I just joined Team Rocket, but I'll have you know I came prepared. Immorality's my passion, man. Come with me. Alright, I actually don't mind this dialogue so far. It's fine. Ahem. Pokemon Robbery for Dummies, Chapter 1. The first step to any successful Pokemon heist is to pick a suitable target. Now, seeing as we're only grunts, you can only steal from kids and old people for the time being, which sucks. But hey, I'm sure that we'll be raising up the ranks in no time flat, so don't you worry about it. Anyway, point being, we've got to find ourselves an old fart or a little brat. Give me a shout if you see any. Chat, does anybody know how long this game is? Is this like a short mod, a long mod? Are we looking at like multiple streams? Are we looking at like, or is it like a 2-hour game? Like, I don't know how long we should go. MDF&B, MDF&B, innocent looking schoolgirl, 6 o'clock. That's concerning. Considerable length? Okay. Man, this is our big chance. Okay, gotta focus now. Let's see what the experts have to say next. Step 2, engage your chosen target in a Pokemon battle and proceed to defeat them. Well, what are you waiting for? Go beat the crap out of the little girl now. You heard the experts. What? Who? Me? No, come on, man. I mean, that's... it's far too easy. Besides, you're the newbie here, aren't you? Yeah, I'll be right behind you, buddy. fight me. Oh, hello, do you want to play with me? Yay, you know, this is my most favorite place and all else out on to play. What? Oh, Pokemon battle? Okay, I can do that. I only have these Pokemon my mom gave me for my birthday, but okay. Battling seems fun. I've seen it on TV. Let's do it. Oh no. We're gonna rob this little girl. Dude, my hair is totally pink. That really looks like pink to me. Again, it might be Flux being turned on, though. Maybe it is orange without it on. Oh, I noticed the names aren't all caps locked. Wait, is it normally like that in Fire Red? I don't think it's normally like that in Fire Red. I could be wrong. Okay, so I guess I gotta just win first, right? There is a Pokeball section in my backpack, though. Man, it feels so weird hearing the Pokemon cries. I'm so used to playing Fire Red on mute for my work, so I never hear these cries anymore. Yay! Wow, you beat me. 12 bucks. Well, that was fun. Huh? Hey, no, please, what are you doing? Let me go. Oh man, oh man, oh man, you did it, MDFB. Now for the final step. I'm itching with excitement. Step 3. Having successfully defeated your chosen target, you may now force him or her to hand over one of their Pokemon as far as your rank is within the organization of the chosen, what the chosen allows. God damn it. If being a gangster wasn't the coolest thing in the world. Go ahead now, MDFB, I'll hold her down. No, please, you guys are meanies. Steal which Pokemon? Pidgey or Spearow? I like Spearow more. Yay, MDFB stole Spearow from little girl Susie. That's such a happy noise it played. Would you like to give it a nickname to the stolen Spearow? No. Sweet, man, I'll take this one then. See, that's pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Ain't no thing, man. So anyway, what do you want to do now? I guess we better head over to the Mount Moon like that guy Patrell was talking about. That Pokemon you snaked can learn fly, can't it? Go figure. Well, it's a fucking bird. Anyway, no rush. I'm gonna head back and show off my new quarry to these noobs back at HQ. Your new quarry? Is that a correct use of that term? I only know of a quarry is like where you mine for like stone and mineral. Okay, feel free to join me or whatever. Catch you later, man. All right, see you, Shadow. Gotta go fast or whatever. Okay, well, I guess we gotta teach fly. It's a hunting term. Oh, okay. I am not a hunter. That is true. Golurk is not a bird, and it can fly. Lacks nature. Isn't that more defense, less speed? Something like that? I used Pokéhex on this game, and you literally can't fly to any towns until you steal her Pokemon. The only fly town is Celadon. The programmer went out of their way to make sure you rob her. Oh, okay. You're right. It's the green hedgehog from Hedgehog's Underground. It says met in Cerulean City. I wish it said stole. That'd be a good detail, you know? Okay, I mean, hold on. Before I go anywhere else, can I go get the other PowerPoint up? Did they leave that in the regular spot too? It should be right over here. I can just go the other way. MBD? Sorry, you're gonna have to send that message to MDB. MBD doesn't exist. There's a male Nidoran, you can steal one of the trainers. First floor Mount Moon's pretty close to the ladder. Let's say great early game. I don't need spoilers. I'll do fine. All right, yeah, the PowerPoint up is still there. I wonder if all the hidden items are in their original spots. Vacation with my brother and boyfriend. Celadon's a pretty city. Yippee, I'm on vacation. My sis brought me along. Awesome. Pokemon? No, this is a hotel for people. We're full up, unfortunately. Why did she bring her brother? I think that this might actually be regular Fire Red dialogue. I could be wrong, but I think a lot of this is. Hail Giovanni! He'll make Kanto great again. Exterminate the Jotorian scum. Hey, I'm only kidding. Was that too dark? Okay, that definitely wasn't in FireRed, because that was topical at the time this was made, I'm guessing. Blew it all the slots. I knew I should have cashed in my coins for prizes. Okay. Can I leave town, or is it, like, blockaded? Like, how much do they want to railroad me? I'm guessing I can't buy Pokeballs. Oh, hey. Hey there, young man. You want to play a game with me? Sure. Can you get the coin case? Oh, yeah, I should probably go check that. It's in that, like, restaurant on the south end of town. See if you can get the Eevee? Oh, good call. Yeah, because that's just, like, in the back of the building. You can still get the Eevee. I don't need you guys to tell me these things. It's okay. Let me experience the game. We're all experiencing it together. Do you think I should turn off the animations for the moves to speed it up, or do you think I should leave them on? What do you guys think? Bell's right. Yeah, I gotta switch because I'm pretty banged up, but also I have flying moves, right? Because I should start with Peck. We're trying to help. The NPC said you're a new Pokemon trainer. Well, the NPC doesn't know that I play Pokemon for a living. Sorry, I was too excited. No, it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Bet I can smash that.
Bet I can smash that. Thank you, Geographical, for the Tanner. Been watching your stuff since high school. Now I'm in college to be a microbiologist. Thank you, and congratulations on going to college to be a microbiologist. That sounds like a sweet gig. My lord, what are the odds? Steal Pokemon from this trainer? Nah, I think I'm gonna take, I like Bellsprout a lot. Yay! Fuck you, Gambler Robert. Bet I can smash that.
Bet I can smash that.
If I were only a few years younger, I'd teach you all little whippersnappers a lesson, I would. Thank you for the 5 for hashtag T-Swag, but I'm guessing it's different. It got cut off. I'm about to spoil this whole man's career. Oh no!
Bet I can smash that.
Bet I can smash that. Hey there. I'm telling you, the road through here is just a bit closed. Not really supposed to let anyone through. Sorry, just following orders and all. Okay. I'm guessing this won't work either. Yep. Shoot. Listen, the road's closed, okay? You're not coming through. Shush, be gone. Nothing to see here. You hear me? Okay. Wait, did we beat Mario? No, not yet. We're like 5 worlds into Super Mario Mon. Oh yeah, I want to go up here. Can't believe MTV would turn to criminality. Hashtag canceled. Oh no, you got me. Wait, I know nothing? Thank you for the 5, Scythrel. I appreciate that. I used to think I had it all figured out, man, but nowadays I'm just so confused. I mean, how can you play a Pokemon game on a computer? This is too much for me, man. I think I'll retire. Just take my Eevee, see if I care. Wow, pamphlet on TMs. There's 50 TMs in all. There are also 7 HMs that can be used repeatedly. Silphco. Huh. Wonder if that's, like, accurate in this ROM hack. Print full books. A town map! Which you'll notice doesn't have a map of the town. It has a map of where every town in the world is, but not a map of the towns. That's amazing. Obtained an Eevee. Cool. I like Eevee. What a cool Pokemon. Mild nature, which I forget what it does. Adaptability is a good ability, though. You are here. I get what you did. Oops. I think I saw Mikey play this once. Really like the plot this game goes through. Oh, I don't know who Mike is, but I'm gonna assume you're talking about Mikey Whipwreck. I like that wrestler. He, I mean, he kind of invented the Stone Cold Stunner. He was the first one who made it famous, that's for sure. Although, I've heard Michael P.S. Hayes say that he came up with the move and gave it to Jimmy Jam Garvin. But I don't know how true that is. I do know that Jimmy Jam Garvin did do a stunner. I don't think it was the only thing he did. Usually he did the Brain Buster. He had a really unique looking Brain Buster, actually. MNJ TV. Oh, is his name Mikey? I talked to him once or twice. He asked me for permission to do a reaction to one of my old challenge videos once, and I let him know to go ahead. Also, I told him that I'm sorry that the world was all shitting on him for a take his wife had. Because, like, yeah, he retweeted it. He was trying to be supportive of his wife, and it was a really fucking bad take from her. Even I said her take was fucking stupid. I don't even remember what it was anymore. This was like 6 years ago. But I did tell him in private, hey, I'm sorry you got so much heat for that, because I think a lot of people jumped on you, and it was probably unnecessary. And I don't even think he's married anymore, so, What are you looking at, chum? Oh, what's that? I'm not about to give out my coin case to some filthy rocket, that's for sure. Oh. Munch, the man at the table lost it all at the slots. Yeah, that's definitely old dialogue. Dude, walk over here so I can talk to you. A little farther. Oh, for fuck. Oh, God, don't do this to me. Oh, thank God. My Pokemon are weak, so I often have to go to the drugstore for steroids. Hi, sorry, but we're taking a break right now. Yeah, she's going to the drugstore and buying a bunch of PGH, Pokemon Growth Hormone. Deck him in the schnoz, take it politely. Yeah, why do I even need a coin case? Don't we own the local casino? Alright, I should probably go to the store, though. Welcome to the store. I'm surprised they're willing to sell to me. Oh, I cannot afford this. Yeah, I probably can't afford anything. I think if it's red, it's unique dialogue. If it's blue, it's normal. Is that true? In regular Fire Red, women have red dialogue and men have blue dialogue. I don't know if you guys ever noticed that. So this guy will have blue. Yep. Oh, I scalded my tongue. This nice old lady in the mansion gave me some tea, but it was boiling hot. Gotta cool it to drink it. I'm pretty sure that's old dialogue, because this is the tea lady right here. I know what you are, young man, and I know what you're thinking. I'm not about to give any tea, you know? That's only good for little boys and girls. Shame on you. Yeah, well, her dialogue's red, but she's also a woman. Oh, snap, an MBD stream. Now, MBD's not even a streamer. MDB. MDB streams a whole lot, though. MBD, I'm not even convinced exists. That woman is Sakurai confirmed? Yeah, she ain't spilling the tea. Alright, I should heal real quick. Never knew the red-blue dialogue thing. I discovered that as a child. I think somewhere in the game it says that. That's why Nurse Joy's dialogue is always red. Capitalism cares not about whether or not you obtain Pokemon legitimately. Actually, capitalism is one of the few forms of economics in which it is incredibly important whether something was obtained legally or not. For it can be revoked if it was not, whereas in other forms of economics, it cannot be revoked even if it was illegal. Then again, usually when people are just say capitalism bad, they don't actually understand it or the alternatives. Most people, I think, are just joking when they say it, though. I think people take it a little too seriously. Hey, you, over here. Listen up, Grunt. How'd you beat me here? I didn't see you leave that place. Ahem. Well, it's time for your first mission, Grunts. We've been informed by a well-trusted source at the Pewter City Museum that some particularly rare Pokemon fossils have been spotted inside this here cave. I knew that if I didn't say what I took, you'd all ask. We believe that the fossils, once acquired, will be of great help to Team Rocket. Why? That's not really any of your concern. Now, we've hired a particular super nerd to help find and identify these fossils. He's currently making his way through the cave, along with some of the other new recruits that weren't as slow in getting here as you lot. Your mission today is to assist in the search in any way you can. That means scavenging every nook and cranny of this hole, fending off any trainers who may have gotten the big idea about collecting some fossils on their own, and reporting any and all sightings to me. Do I make myself clear? Of course I do. Now get moving, kids. Oh, okay. Damn it, I hate Zubat. Wow, I hate you. Zubat's fucking awesome. Dude, I thought we were gonna be a gangster, not an archaeologist. Archaeologists are gangster. Maybe I should have stayed in school. That guy Patrell is kind of hot. Something about purple beards. Wow. That's something that no one has ever said about a streamer with a purple beard. How many streamers dye their beard and they're like, yep, that's my look now. This is my whole personality. I'm that guy with that colored beard. And they always have brown hair and it just looks disgusting together. And how many, okay, and another subcategory, how many of those people who fit the criteria I just said is their display picture the silhouette of their hair, beard, and glasses? It's all of them, right? It's all of them. That is the laziest logo you could have as a male streamer, is the silhouette of your hair, beard, and glasses. Or your bald head, beard, and glasses. Whew. That's one of those fucking display pictures everyone uses. MDB dyed beard when? I dyed it once just to get it to the same hair color as my hair, because my hair is like a dark brown and my beard is mostly red. I dyed it dark brown once just out of interest, and I thought it looked weird, so I just let it grow back out. And yeah, you know, the dye, it's just like it's like just for men. It only lasts a couple weeks. I tried stealing a Pharaoh from this biker guy. He gave me a black eye. I think I'll stick to kids for now. Ooh, ugh. I think I'll stick to kids for now. It's not the kind of thing that you want to screenshot and see out of context. Oh, hey. You people better learn some manners. I was just going for my daily hike around Mount Moon. Well, all of a sudden, these rocket guys kicked me out and told me to mind my own business. The nerve. What does she mean by you people? I feel like I'm being profiled here. Do you think you're going, Grunt? Come back here and do as you're told. How? Just want to explore a little, you know? Hold on. Anything? Now, I know where some moonstones are in Mount Moon. I think I know where an Everstone is as well. Oh, well, there's a berry right here, right? Yep. Okay, pro tip for if any of you are playing Fire Red or Leaf Green at home. How did I know that there was a berry here? Look carefully. Do you see the line with 3 dots on the bottom and 2 dots on the top? That's not the regular grass texture. You can see the regular grass texture is over here and over here and over here. But there's this one that stands out. Horizontal line, 2 dots on the top, 3 dots on the bottom. These are always a berry in Fire Red Leaf Green. Oh, thank you, Dolphy Blue Drake, for the $5. Sorry, I did miss your message there. Next time, take the dome fossil instead. It'll really create a lot of comments for the algorithm. I've had people say to do that for 6 years. I already did it. People just missed the episode. I already did that gag. How much do we have to donate to get you to dye your beard a wonderful neon pink? It won't work. My beard is too dark. I would have to bleach it first. I'm not ruining my beard. If you said how much to donate to dye it jet black, sure, I'd consider that. That washes out eventually. I don't need to bleach it for that. But I'm not doing a color brighter than my natural beard color. My natural beard color is a black streak down the center, very red on the sides with a little bit of mahogany. I have a very multicolored beard. Always have. As someone who bleaches their hair, it's a great commitment. It is a great commitment. My mom used to always bleach her hair and then dye it blonde. And no, I was with her for some of those hairdresser sittings. You'd sit there with the bleach on your hair for so long. Nope, no fossil here. All I see are rocks and Zubats, damn it. Okay, this guy's not a kid, is he? Suspicious men in their cave, what about you? This guy's a bug trainer, right? Is he gonna have the same Pokemon he would in a regular Fire Red? I don't remember what he normally has. I don't always go out of my way to fight this guy. I do sometimes. But it's not like an every time kind of thing. Are you sure they're just rocks? Are you sure they aren't Geodudes? That's true. Quick, everyone rewatch the whole playlist to figure out which episode it was. I mean, it's very fucking easy to figure out what episode I would take the dome fossil in. It's pretty obvious from the thumbnail and the title that I would have taken the dome fossil in it. Wonder how they changed the fossil gag in this one? Yeah. It's Bungzilla! Yeah, it's Bungzilla! Man, Jake's the best. I wish more people would watch him. His videos are fun. He's got a great sense of humor. I like his editing style. I love that he loves wrestling. Of course, that's gonna win you brownie points with me. I like talking classic wrestling games with him. Is this a feint? Oh, I actually fainted. I'll just finish it with Spearow. You know, this rendition of this song is okay, but it's not as good as the Gen 1 version was really good. I also really, really like the Gen 2 version of this song. The Gen 2 version of this song is very good. Oh yeah, I forgot if you just, like, tap your D-pad, it advances certain pieces of dialogue in Fire Red Leaf Green, but not others. It's really weird. I always hated that. Hey, wait, are you one of them? Oh, you know what? He does kind of look like a kid. I guess I could steal. I'll take Weedle. I like both, but I'll take Weedle. Gen 2's Kanto music was amazing. It absolutely was. Darn it, I should have never come here. And yet you're never gonna leave. Did you ever play the Explorer games? I loved Rescue Team as a kid, but Explorers this guy is great. Okay. I did a whole Let's Play of Blue Rescue Team. And I'm planning on going back and doing the post-game at some point. And I thought that game was really, really good. And Explorers of the Sky is the one that is literally every single person's favorite. Nobody has told me otherwise. I have gotten an unbelievable amount of comments about how people's favorite is Explorers of the Sky. So I will play that at some point. They took an E off of Paralyze Heal? Wait, did they? Huh. Why? Weird. 8-Bit Music Theory did a whole video on it. They upload kind of sporadically. I don't know that channel. What did they do a video on? Just the remakes of the music? This is the Clefairy chick, right? Yup. Okay, well, I like Clefairy. I will gladly steal Clefairy. My Pokemon are a lot weaker than what I'm fighting, though. I should probably grind a little. It was Paralyze, Heal, and Fire Red always, wasn't it, with the caps? Oh, you might be right. I don't remember. And the funny thing is I play Fire Red constantly for the show, and yet I don't remember. Then again, I don't really use Paralyze Heals all that often, you know? Like, I buy a couple at the beginning of the run, just in case I get paralyzed and, like, I need to unparalyze myself in between battles, but I never need to use that for, like, you know, I'm not allowed to use it in battle, so I can't use it for, like, a trainer fight. And then, if I'm fighting, like, a gym leader or something, then obviously right after I'm just gonna go to the Poke Center. So I don't really need that stuff very often. Can't forget our favorite, Perskirberry. Yeah, I remember that one from Gen 2. Where some of those berry names they had to really condense. If you stopped letting things faint, they'd be able to level up. I haven't been letting things faint. Like, one thing fainted in one battle. Maybe two. I wonder if anyone has recreated Gen 2 music using the more NES sound setup. The 5th sound channel on the NES would probably put some work in Gen 2's Kanto battle themes. See, I don't know enough about how the sound on an NES works to be able to have an opinion on that, really. Eevee just fainted, what are you talking about? Yeah, like, almost nothing is fainted. It's like 2 or 3 battles where something fainted. And plus, what am I supposed to... When you say, like, don't let it faint, switch into the other Pokemon, then they're gonna faint because they're getting hit? It's okay, I'm getting levels, it's fine. If only I could afford some repels. Well, I don't want repels because I need to get levels. Guys over here, I think I found something. Think game from down here, better check it out. What's down there? Bet I can smash that. Wait a minute. I thought this ladder went down and to the right, not down to the... I'm probably just mixing it up with a different ladder. Why and how is the donation number that? Oh, you'll notice there's a decimal point, and the decimal point is just messed up. That happens sometimes. I don't know what causes it, and it's not always like that, but yeah, sometimes it's like that. I don't know why. There's more trainers to steal from on the floor you just left. I know there's more trainers on the floor that I just left. You don't need to tell me, it's okay. I'm just going down here and checking this dead end. Have a look at this, guys. Am I gonna get promoted now or what? So what do you think? Hold on, what item is normally here? Isn't it like an ether or a TM? Let me think. Because I don't normally go into this part of the cave. I think it's a TM, like for Thief or something. I don't normally go into this cave, let alone going into it in Fire Red. Choose to believe that MDB has raised... Oh, hold on, what is this? Oh, $8,799,487,514. Dude. I'm okay, sorry. I'm choking on my own spit. It would be awesome if that is the money that I raised, but no. There is a decimal point in there. I've raised like $6,000, 6,000 something. I don't know. You've got the number in front of me, I don't. Didn't it used to be the TM for Mega Punch in Gen 1? Oh, you're right. In Gen 2, I think it was the TM for Thief. Because I know that in Gen 3, they moved the, Yeah, in Gen 3, I think it was Thief, because in Gen 3, they moved Mega Punch and Mega Kick to being tutor moves that you can get from these two, black belts that are right on the other side of this cave. Sorry, my eyes are actually watering because I was choking on my own spit. I inhaled through my mouth too hard. It's okay, I'm too dumb to live. One day I'm gonna choke on my own spit and die. He lived as he died. Stupid. Look at me and tell me this isn't the rarest looking fossil you've ever seen. That's not a fossil, is it? I can't wait to see the look on Patrol's face when he sees... Dude, this is what you got worked up about? It's a freaking moonstone, for crying out loud. Oh, okay. Yeah, one of those things that you use to evolve censored little Pokemon like Jigglypuff. What? The thing's not even rare, man. Oh well, so much for leaving early, I guess. Huh. What was the censored thing about? Is there an option for censoring? No. Oh, frame type 3 is the default. That's interesting. Is it because it's red? Oh, and 2 uses the original Gen 1 border. I like that. Do we have like a more Team Rocket looking border? Maybe just the black one, but... black and white, checker, maybe? I was just using the checker pattern in one of my runs. I like the silver one, I like the gold one. Let's use this nice grayish silver. Oh, and... L equals A. LR. Help. I'm just gonna leave it on default. I don't even know what that fucking means. I like that the text is on fast by default. Yeah, what the fuck was censored? Whoa, did you see that? When I walk up and down these stairs, the game slows down. Is that them simulating that stairs take time? What a random little thing to put into the ROM hack. Interesting. Censored is still less corny than Mariamon's ham-fisted political dialogue? Yeah, I can agree with that. Alright, I do need some experience, so let's get a little. Yeah, by all means, use Encore every turn, I don't care. Oh, cool, it actually used Encore twice, okay. Come on, it totally looks like a, oops. Come on, it totally looks like a fossil, don't you think? MDF and B found a moonstone. I mean, it does look like a fossil, right? Like if you open it up in here. Yeah, it looks like a fossil, yeah. No spoilers, yeah, no spoilers, please. Add, more like aid. Zzz. Am I right, fellas? Yeah, people are too tough on... How did he get over here? It was Ronnie who was just in the room behind me, right? I'm sorry, Shadow the Hedgehog. It was Shadow the Hedgehog right in the room behind me, right? Right? The fuck? Spoilers only allowed through Super Chat? No, don't Super Chat spoilers. There you are, MDF and B. Dude, you better get over here. Everybody's all in a frenzy about some strong-ass trainer that came in here just now. Oh! Do we get to fight, like, the player character in Fire Red? That's really cool. I just got here, so I haven't got a clue what happened, but it sounds pretty darn exciting. Come on. Bet I could spoil that. I'm telling you, he beat me straight out, even without breaking a sweat. It's like I barely even got the chance to make a move before he was all up in my face demanding I give him my prize money. He beat me with one Magikarp. It was bullshit. His Magikarp was like level 100. Tell me about it. That spiky-haired kid was ruthless, man. I heard that last week he came through here with one Growlithe and beat everything too. He's been Pokemon champion like every week for 6 years. Where do you think he came from? YouTube? Must have been some rich little child prodigy who ran away from Pokemon school or something, or perhaps some broke-ass YouTuber doing a video for fun, thinking it's funny to fuck with our whole league. Disgusting. And where the hell did he get all those uber-powerful Pokemon? A randomizer? That's some irresponsible parenting right there, if you ask me. What kind of parent would encourage their child to be a YouTuber? The lowest form of life. What? You guys are telling me that you got your asses handed to you by some kid? Who taught you guys how to battle, huh? Your moms? I'm not buying this MDF and B. I'll go hunt down this twerp and we'll see who the real prodigy is around here. Jeez. Suit yourself, pal. I'm gonna go hit the Pokemon Center for a while. Can't find any damn fossils around here anyway. Roger that. You're gonna go get yelled at by purple hair. I think the Poke Center sounds pretty nice right now. Goku's gay cousin told them. That's a reference to a video from like 14 years ago on my friend's channel. How the fuck do you know about that? You've been here forever, I guess. That is crazy. Either you've been here forever or Wadageek told you the story on his channel. Talk about a bunch of wussies. You're not scared of some little kid trainer, are you, NBVMB? Yeah, I'm fucking terrified, man. Have you seen that guy's channel? He's great. Dude, stop contradicting me. This is not very productive. Anyway, you better harden up then. See, MDFNB, a true gangster is icy and fearless like a renegade. Like the renegade. Much better than the Ultimate Warrior. You could learn a thing or two from me, I'm telling ya. Come on, spiky-haired little twerpy kids or ancient old Pokemon bones. I'm not leaving this damn cave until I find something that'll make Patrell see me for the dedicated master criminal that I am. Let's go, damn it. It's kind of cringe when Pokemon Romhacks swear. I don't know, I feel like this hasn't been cringy yet. I feel like this has actually done a fairly good job of, like, they've towed the line of keeping a lot of the dialogue feeling somewhat Pokemon-ish. And yeah, there's been some mild swearing, but I don't feel like it's in the realm of, like, little kid typing swears in places where it doesn't feel natural, you know? I don't really know what to make of all this. That kid was pretty badass, though. I know, right? Oh my god. I every week I can't stop watching his channel every single Saturday at 4 p.m. What? Looking for fossils all day long. Looking for fossils while I sing this song. We hey. All right. I think I've discovered a secret. If only I could afford some repels. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think I discovered an invisible trainer. Mild swearing seems to be within kayfabe for Team Rocket. Yeah, it does not shock me to see mild swearing out of the bad guys who steal children's Pokemon. Yes, you want something? I don't feel like it's, like, completely excessive over the top. Never saw that before. Weird. Yeah, I know, right? Hey, did I miss that tile when I was walking there in the first place? Or did I walk through that tile before? Someone might need to rewind and check that. I'm wondering if that glitch invisible character only spawned after I had that cutscene. Okay, can I go down here yet? No, okay. Question, can I still fly? Or will the game try and stop me? I can still fly. There might still be Pokemon I can steal here. If I hunted through these buildings, maybe I could find, like, an old person. But at the same time, do I want to dedicate that time to it? Hold on, is there an item here? No? Over here? Ha, okay. That's so. Fire Red likes hiding a lot of items in potted plants. When you play as much Pokemon as I do, you just have to memorize where a lot of these locations are. Like, these are the game designers, right? Hello, I'm Sound Guy for the Hack. I made some new tracks based on music for the original game. See if you can find them. Play with the sound off, don't you? No, I don't. Hi there, I made you. I bet you're wondering what's gonna happen to you, huh? Well, I'm not telling. Have fun, and thanks for stopping by. What's up? Name's Brolunite. I'm a spriter. If Rocket higher-ups look as good as they do now, it's thanks to me. Speaking of which, not stealing a Pokemon from a trainer can still be a fun experience. I recommend it. Okay, so there's something that happens if you don't steal. Drawing pixel art isn't interesting most times. What if I did a challenge of this game where I beat the whole game with only the Rattata you start with? Never steal a Pokemon. Whenever I beat this Romhack, I'm gonna look back on it and try and figure out, could I beat this without stealing? And if I can beat it without stealing, then I'm gonna give it a try. Or at least like if you never mandatory forced to steal. And like maybe I lose, I don't know. If you've seen any of OSW's videos, BritRep's pretty common because of them. Not only have I seen their videos and have been a supporter of theirs for over a decade, I'm friends with Jay Hunter. He's been wanting me to do an ad break questionarium for him for like 7 years. I just haven't gotten around to it. I helped him in the early days with getting around some of YouTube's copyright issues with wrestling footage. Jay Hunter is even more delightful behind the scenes than he is on screen. Now, he is genuinely a really good guy. But when it comes to the pain in the ass, when you can't make your picture look how you want it to, see, I fully endorse this whole thing of having the creators of the ROM hack have self-insert characters here, because in the actual Gen 1 and Gen 3, the game designers of Game Freak are here, and they're like, hey, we made the game. So I'm totally fine with that. I think that's, if anything, that's just a fun little Easter egg, you know? That's actually why I mentioned Pokédex earlier. You can't fly to Mount Moon until you steal your first Pokemon. Oh, that's right. You did tell me that earlier. Thanks. Okay, yeah, thanks for the reminder. So you do have to steal at least one Pokemon. Hey, is that girl still here? Hi, you remember when I took your pets? Mommy, help me. That's the scary guy who took my Pokemon. Please, no, don't hurt me. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If this was like Fallout 1, or if it was Fallout 2, I could blow up one of those kids that pick your pockets in the den with zero remorse. You put me in Pokemon and you have me steal a pet that was given to her by her mother from a little girl, and like, I actually, maybe it's because I'm like 32, turning 33, maybe I'm just a big softie now that I'm like a fully grown adult, but like that, there's something in me that's like, ooh, I try not to think about that in too realistic of terms, because I think about my cats, and like if someone tried to steal Rocky or Sabu from me, like I'm going to jail. Cause like, I would be enraged. Like, I'm a really calm guy, but if you put your hands on my cat and you try to take him, there aren't words, there's just fists at that point. Like, are you for fucking real? You do not get to take my family from me like that. Holy shit. Oh, I don't even like thinking about that. Like, that's actually making me heated. I'm just not gonna think about it. You need to go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. Yeah. I mean, unless you have cut. If you had cut, then I guess you don't need to.
Smash that.
MDB is a wimp, hey! I have a heart. At least I have a heart. It's just a video game. Obviously, it's all for fun. None of this is real. I murder people in video games all the time. That's a whole lot worse than theft. I just try not to think about it in too realistic of a situation, because the thought of someone trying to steal one of my boys really fucking upsets me. Ooh. Not much actually genuinely gets me heated. The idea of someone trying to steal one of my cats genuinely gets me heated. So I just try not to think about that. I take such good care of them. Are there any Pokemon you're hoping to get the chance to steal? I hadn't really thought about that, but I mean, like, obviously Pokemon that I really enjoy, I would like to have, you know, Pinsir. I think Pinsir is such a cool Gen 1 Pokemon, so I'd love to get a Pinsir, although I don't think I'd be getting it anytime soon. Paris, hey, do I get to steal Paris from this guy? Paris is one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Joshing you, but I totally get it. Oh, of course. I know it's all in good humor. Don't worry. I'm not holding anything against you. Whoa! Crit! Hey, Paris does have decent attack stat. The main weakness of Paris is, one, he's very slow. And, let's switch out here. He's very slow, and he's double weak to both fire and flying, which are fairly common attacking types. Flying especially. I mean, there's a lot of flying types. Have you done a Pinsir-only run yet? I don't think I have. Mostly because, I mean, Pinsir is a very strong Pokemon. I think the only reason that Pinsir doesn't get used much in the early games is because by Gen 2 we had Heracross, and Heracross is basically just Pinsir, but way better. I mean, the only reason you would ever take Pinsir over Heracross is that Heracross is double weak to flying. Either than that, Heracross is basically just a better Pokemon. Now, I don't know about in the modern games. There's probably more nuance and more variation between the two, where you wouldn't always take Heracross. But, you know, I like Pinsir a lot. The thing is, I also like Heracross a lot. Heracross is also one of my favorite Pokemon, so I don't really complain when I gotta take Heracross over Pinsir, because I like both. Oh, fuck, I misclicked. Man, I wanted Paris. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I took Clefairy, but it got away. If only I had some money to buy me some Pokeballs. Yeah, it seems like we get very little money. Alright, well, I don't think I can steal from this guy because he's not a kid or an old man. Don't sneak up on me. You came to me. I have Caterpie and Metaputty. I'm probably gonna use neither. Load a save state? I haven't made a save state the whole game. Pinsir with Moxie is great in Black too. Oh, I didn't know it had Moxie in that game. Okay, Moxie's a very good ability. Pinsir is a victim of getting power creeped out of viability? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't, like, super care what moves are, or what Pokemon are viable. I'm sure you've noticed that from my show. I use not viable Pokemon, and that's kind of the joke, right? Is like, hey, I'm gonna beat the game every week with a Pokemon that is not viable to beat the game, and yet I pull it off, because you can. It's not smart, but you can. Thumbs up the video for a guy. Hey, if you do thumbs up the video while you're watching, it gets promoted to more people's homepage. New people do actually find me if you vote on the poll and if you like the video. That genuinely helps a lot. Not just the video, but the stream while it's live. New people who have never heard of my channel before will come into this chat room if you guys vote on the poll and you like the stream. That's real. In fact, I have a poll in the chat. Who is the best member of Team Rocket? There's Jesse, there's James, there's Meowth, and there's the Grunt who gives you a nugget. Well, right now, the Grunt who gives you a nugget is the winner, because, I mean, it's a nugget of gold. How can you not say he's the best member of Team Rocket? Dude steals Pokemon for a living, and he's still willing to give you gold when you beat him fair and square. I mean, I can't believe Team Rocket would actually hand that over, and yet he does. In fact, in Pokemon Red and Blue, if you lose to that guy, then from then on, whenever you talk to him, because he says, like, you should join Team Rocket. What, you don't want to? Well, I'll force you to. If you lose to that guy, he has dialogue where you can talk to him again, and he'll just say, like, welcome to Team Rocket. I bet you most people don't know that. In Yellow, they got rid of that. You just have to refight him. That or it's the other way around and I've misremembered, because I haven't done that in over 10 years now. But that's a real thing. If you lose to the Team Rocket Nugget Bridge guy in one of the games, I think it was Red and Blue, then he doesn't fight you again when you come back to him. He just says, welcome to Team Rocket. I have to find stronger Pokemon. Where might they be? Next time I'm playing one of those games for a challenge run, I should probably lose to that and just show you guys what it looks like, because it's really cool. He'll give you infinite nuggets in Fire Red if you keep losing. That's amazing. Have you ever done a challenge you flat out couldn't be done, like not even close? Oh yeah, like 20 to 30 times? I've lost a lot of runs. Like, my 4th ever run was Wobbuffet. The first run I put out after I had already started blowing up was Wobbuffet and Emerald, and I lost. I couldn't beat Wallace. I was fucking lucky to even get to Wallace, to be honest. I had to grind up that stupid Zigzagoon on the side for so long to get leftovers. The funny thing is, I don't even remember it taking that long to get the leftovers. Wait, the glitch person's gone. Weird. Weird. What's your current favorite Let's Play? You're asking me for my favorite child. I can't answer that for you, I'm sorry. I don't know, in my 15-year career of over 6,000 YouTube videos, which Let's Play am I the most proud of? I don't know. There's a fuckload that I'm proud of. L.A. Noire, Kirby Air Ride, Nancy Drew Shadow at Water's Edge, like the Deadly Premonition 1 and 2, especially Deadly Premonition 1. Crusader, any of the many Crusader Kings 2 Let's Plays, Crusader Kings 3, like there's so many. Used to watch my 7 Days to Die videos. I really like those. Those are fun. Least favorite Let's Play? I don't know. Who picks a least favorite? 2 people asked that back to back. I don't know how many times I need to say on this show who picks least favorites before people stop asking me for my least favorite of things. Which one are you the least proud of? I don't know. Who picks the least of these things? Yeah, Wrestling Empire, that's really fun. Caught 2 streams in 1 week, hell yeah. Alright, this is just the guy who's talking about fossils, right? Well, don't hurt me, Rocket. I swear, I wasn't excavating fossils or anything. Okay. I think the other trainers here are scared of me because I'm wearing this suit. Heh, if only they knew what a wimp I really am on the inside. You think she's stealable? Does she count as a kid? Because she looks like a lass, which a lass is like a teenager. It's bigger in here than I thought. Isn't it they are saying like little kids? Because a teenager's not a little kid. They are a kid. They're a kid in that they are legally a child, but they're not like a little kid. When I hear little kid, I'm thinking like, I don't know, 4 to 8, 5 to 8, something like that. And then when I hear a kid, I'm thinking like 9 to 12, maybe not. Maybe more like 9 to 13 when I hear kid. And then like 14, 15 is around when I would say you're a teenager. And you're a teenager until you're like 20. I know legally you're an adult at 18, but like 18, 19, you're still a teenager. Really 20, you're still a teenager, but I think we can officially say at least you're not in your teens. You're a young adult at that point. And you're a young adult until you're like 28. All right, what is Round Eyes? I actually don't remember. Oh, Fairy move. They added Fairy type to this. I didn't know that. Always goes first, lowers attack stat. Okay. I didn't know that Fairy would be in this. Well, I'm going to take that over Helping Hand, but I'm still probably not going to use it. Yeah, you can be a teenager and still be legally an adult. It's Baby Doll Eyes? Okay. Oh, I missed the dialogue there. I was reading the chat. I missed the dialogue on what's coming out next. Bellsprout? Bellsprout. Disciples 2 was a good series you did. Might be my favorite. Really? Because, okay, my only memory of that was bitching way too much about parts of the campaign. And, like, I get it. Like, there are really annoying parts of the campaign, even though I really, really like Disciples 2. I was most recently playing it, like, 4 or 5 months ago. It is still a really good game. I really love that game. But, like, I feel like I complained too much. I feel like I was too much of a downer in that Let's Play. But then again, I haven't rewatched it since I made it, and that was, like, over 10 years ago, so. Hot take, if America says you have to be 21 years old to buy alcohol and cigarettes, you can't say you're an adult until that point. I mean, that's an American standard, though, right? I'm Canadian. You can drink at 19 here. Team Training is how I found you, so it's big. Oh, yeah, the Team Training Let's Play was really good. Okay, I can steal from her. Oh, this is the thing I was thinking of that's a TM. Yep, thief. See, I was thinking of this little thing on a pedestal, not the other little thing on a pedestal. And I think there's like an elixir or an ether here. Ether. Yeah, sometimes I do go in here when I know that I'm going to need more PowerPoint items by the end of the run. That's a big thing that I've memorized, you know? Did you steal from the gambler on the right side of Celadon? Yeah, the one who's like just outside of town. I did steal from him. I forgot what I stole, actually. Let me check. Bellsprout. I think I got the Bellsprout from him. Flash Trash, one of your favorite playlists? Oh yeah, I guess I don't really consider Flash Trash a Let's Play, because it's like a whole bunch of different games. But yes, it is one of the best playlists I've ever made, yes. And I will do more. People sometimes are like, how can you do more? Flash is dead. Have you not gone on a single Flash game site since Flash died? You can still play the games. Everybody just made their own web players that still play old Flash files. Yes, some of them on obscure websites are probably dead now, but like, you know, like Newgrounds made their own Newgrounds web player before Flash ever died. You can still play all those old games on Newgrounds. Newgrounds is still around. Newgrounds is a great website. Broforce is a good LP. Dude, whenever I get comments on Broforce, they either think it's like a really fun playthrough, or they're just really mad at me and Suki for not knowing that, I think it was MacGruber, whatever character drops bombs, is like MacGruber and Ripley. They're like, those are two of the best characters! Why aren't you using them? Why do you think they suck? I don't know, man, because you're just watching a Let's Play of me and my buddy, like, fucking around and goofing around and playing this goofy, fun platformer game. It's not that serious. It seems like a lot of people did have fun with it, though. I know we had a really fun time playing it. That game was really cool. Give a name to the stolen Jigglypuff? Nah, I like Jigglypuff, though. Cool Pokemon. Hey, is Clefairy on my team? No, okay. Wait, the guy with all the wrestlers in his movie? Sorry, what are we referencing? Who's the guy with wrestlers in his movie? Still play Flash games, sometimes Neopets. Embedded Ruffle. I used to play Neopets when I was a kid. I wasn't very good at it, though. I don't think I fully understood how to play. I mostly played the mini-games. I remember there was a mini-game that was like a thing where you slingshot. You use a big slingshot and you're trying to knock over all the blocks in like a structure or a castle or something. I remember that was really fun. You said MacGruber. Yeah. Oh, MacGyver. Right, MacGruber was a parody, wasn't it? Yeah, I think MacGruber was a parody of MacGyver. My bad. I forgot which one's the real one. Angry Birds? No, this was before Angry Birds. That whole style of game existed long before Angry Birds. Yeah, that's fair. Disciples 2's Undead Saga is pretty rough. I was actually thinking of the Legion Saga. When I remember bitching a lot, I remember bitching in the Legion Saga. But, like, maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't know. This was so long ago. And like, no one's more critical about their own videos than a YouTuber. So, like, I go back and I rewatch a lot of my old shit, and I just, I can't help but criticize the shit out of myself. Because everything I see, everything I say, it's like, oh, God, this little audio problem, I know how to fix that now, I can fix that in 2 seconds. Or, oh, Jesus, I said that thing and that's so stupid, I didn't know anything back then. Or, like, I hate how I presented this, I hate how I did this, I did that. But, like, it's not that bad. People are still enjoying it and everything. It's just, I don't know, how can you progress in your field and not go back in your old stuff and be like, oh my God, I do that so different now, you know? Don't skip the kid in the yellow hat. This kid? Oh. Sorry, I think I just skipped him out of, like, reflex because I'm so used to walking around this guy. My bad. I didn't even notice that I skipped them. Like, my brain is just on autopilot. You know what it is? It's that these are actual Pokemon locations. It's not like Super Mario Mon, right? Where it's a totally new experience. With this, like, I've been in this Mount Moon a million times in my life for my job. And also, like, obviously before I did Pokemon challenges for a living, I played a fuckload of Pokemon. So I've been through Mount Moon a billion times since I was like a 6-year-old when Gen 1 came out. You know, my first time going through, I was 6 the first time I went through Mount Moon. Now I'm 32. I'm turning 33 later this month in less than 2 weeks. My birthday is on the 22nd of September. And like always, I'm going to be doing my yearly birthday stream. Very excited for that. So we can all hang out on my birthday. I don't know what I'm doing for the stream yet. Hanging out, having fun, maybe playing some games, maybe not. I don't know. Oh my god, I hate how YouTube compression made the quality of this video. Yeah, okay, I complained about that a lot back then too, and I still complain about that. Especially if there's really dark parts of the screen. YouTube's compression does a really bad job anytime the screen is dark in areas. It makes it like really pixelated. You gotta give it a lot of extra juice and a lot of extra bitrate for it to look passable, and it still won't be very good. Please hit. Not yourself. I find it hard to believe that I'm 2 years older than you. Do I feel older than you? What's your perspective on this dark fate? Kaiser Neko said something similar looking back at his past work. Why do I know the name Kaiser Neko? That sounds like a name I haven't heard in a long time. Steel Pokemon? Yeah. Nidoran, Zubat. Ooh, that's hard. That's really hard. Okay. I really like Nidoking and Nidoqueen, but I really, really like Zubat, and I don't know if I'm going to get another chance at Zubat. Dragon Ball Abridged? I did used to watch that show. Which voices did Neko do? Oh, wait, is that the editor? I feel like I know that guy. Yes, you do feel older and portray yourself way older than me. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't try to portray myself as any older than I am. I guess I don't really try to portray myself as any age, now that I think about it. I don't know, I don't try to portray myself anyway. I think that's the most concise way I can put it. I just go live and then speak like flow of consciousness, you know? Okay, Zubat. It's not that I don't, like, plan. I do plan, especially for a Let's Play, but, like, I don't plan how I'm gonna come across. I trust that I have enough experience at this job that I can go live and just speak like flow of consciousness, and that it'll turn out fine. Because I've done this for a very long time. Not many people have the history that I do on YouTube of just non-stop videos, improv videos, non-stop, constant live commentary, you know? So I have a lot of practice. I don't worry about, like, I have no anxiety when it comes to, like, what am I gonna say? Dude, half the time I'm, like, thinking about, like, what's the intro gonna be? And then I think about, like, the first, like, 4 words, and I just say, fuck it, and I hit record, and then I just go, and it turns out fine. Yeah, he was an editor and also voices Yajirobe. Okay, and Birder, among others. Okay. By the way, Yajirobe, one of my favorite Dragon Ball characters. I love Yajirobe. There was a little while in original Dragon Ball where he was like the strongest human on Earth. I feel like they kind of portray him as a joke in Zed. Well, okay, they kind of portray him like a joke in Zed. But at the same time, when the Zed fighters, when Raditz dies, and they're training for a year before the Saiyans get there, when the other Zed fighters first go to Kami's lookout, Yajirobe's significantly stronger than all of them. So I guess they don't necessarily portray, like, he's comic relief, but they do show off that he's a threat. I like that, because he is a threat, and he should be a threat. Thanks, Raju, for the big league. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. MDB is old YouTube? Yes, I'm from old YouTube. I started uploading and the website was like 3.5 years old or something. Came all this way down here only to get whooped by some little kid trainer. Now I'm too scared to move in case some Zubat swoops in and attacks me. Hate my job. Did you hear a second ago? I heard a cry, like a Pokemon cry in my left headset speaker. Did you hear that? I don't remember that happening in Fire Red, but I haven't played the game with the music on in so long. I'm just gonna wait and listen to it while I read the chat a little bit. Good times. Wonder what happened to RWJ and it equals 3. Oh, wait, Ray William Johnson? Oh my god, I haven't thought about him in a long time. Didn't he, like, move on and do something else? I feel like he's got, like, a career somewhere else. I was looking through some of your old playlists and saw Warhammer 40k games. Do you have a favorite faction? Yeah, the Orcs. Although I also really like the Imperial Guard. I still play Dawn of War sometimes. I was playing the definitive edition of original Dawn of War. And you know what? The first ever Let's Play that made me pass 100 subscribers was the original Dawn of War series. I Let's Played all 4, like Dawn of War and the 3 expansions back to back. It did it again there. Did you hear that? Sometimes you hear a cry from wild Pokemon in the area. I don't remember that. That's really cool. I mean, I'm sure the original game had it. I just don't remember. But yeah, I love Warhammer. I love Warhammer 40k. I think it's super fun. I think a lot of those old Warhammer games are really fun. I'm not like a huge lore nerd with it. I don't know the lore very well outside of like fun facts about Orc society. Oh, hold on. There's I guess a moonstone right here. Hey, it's all the same as in regular Fire Red. In case you ever wanted to know where a second moonstone is. There's one in the top left of that initial room. The very first room you're in, the very, very, very top left of it, by where the ladder is and where the hiker is, there's a moonstone up there as well. In regular Fire Red, at least. Yeah, the red ones go faster. I know about Weird Boys and how every orc is psychic. They have powerful psyker abilities. Their guns don't actually work. The only reason that the gun fires is because they think it should work, and thus their psychic abilities will it into working. They're basically just using discarded broken guns and they don't know it. But if a orc ever becomes self-aware of their psychic abilities, they're not smart enough to comprehend it, so they explode and die. The Weird Boys are the rare few who gain the ability to use their powers without exploding, but they're highly unstable. I love orc lore. It's great. And you know what? Now I have a Warhammer friend in Arch. Arch knows much more about Warhammer than I do, and we've talked it a little bit, and it's a fun time. For as much as he puts up his whole facade of being such a prim proper, always correct whatever man on the internet, he is a very humble, intelligent, and nice person behind the scenes. He simply plays a bit of a character. MDF&B, I found the super nerd guy, and guess what? He says he's found some mother flippin' Pokemon fossils. How cool is this? Easy now. I've only been able to find these 2 fossils here, and they're hardly anything to brag about. Frankly, this whole fossil frenzy has been quite blown out of proportion, if you ask me. Yeah, whatever you say. Dude, MDF&B, this is awesome. I told you we're gonna find something, didn't I? Ahem. Let's not go forgetting who did most of the finding here. Oh man. Guess who's gonna be the first to report this spectacular finding to Patrell, eh? Man, I can't wait to see the faces on those wimpy-ass grunts out by the Pokemon Center when they see how I salvaged the mission for all of us. Hang on, that reminds me. Mr. Nerd Guy, did you happen to see some little kid trainer coming through here? Someone with spiky hair and a cocky attitude, maybe? Yes, I did. Funny you'd ask. In fact, he came through here not long ago, walking around with his war turtle outside its Pokeball like it's some big show-off. I think he's gone now, though. Anyway, at least he didn't seem to care about the fossils. I just told him that I wasn't a trainer and he walked on past. The kid had a war turtle, for crying out loud. Huh. Well, I guess we won't have to worry about him anymore. Still, you'll never know if some opportunistic little prick could swoop in and ruin my chances of glory while I'm gone. Say, MDF&B, how about you stand guard here for a little while I go get Patrell? I doubt there'll be any trouble, but just in case any trainers stroll past here, that includes any of them wussies from upstairs. You beat the crap out of them, make sure they don't get any of the credit for finding the fossil, okay? That's the spirit. I'll be right back. Is he live, or is this a vid? No, this is a video. This is a video I actually programmed in. You see how you can see the chat on screen, right? I actually used my clairvoyance to figure out everything you were going to say and everyone who is going to be here. And I programmed it in for them to all pop up on screen at the same time that, like, you guys would be in the premiere. So it's a video, and I'm the greatest man who's ever lived. Don't look at me, I didn't sign up for any battling. I guess we're, gonna stand guard here. Let's, drop a save. Yeah, all my premieres are... Okay, sorry, I hit A and I heard a ding. I was looking away for a second, I thought I dinged on the air again. Like that time I was talking to a ghost. Guys, you remember that time I was talking to the ghost of Mount Moon? You guys remember that? Can we make a creepypasta about that? Hey, who here used to watch me in the creepypasta days? When I used to read I've had so many people find me through Pokemon challenges, and then they, after like an hour of watching, they're like, or a whole like an hour watching. After like a year watching, they're like, wait a minute, I grew up listening to your Pokemon creepypasta. And I'm like, yep, that was me. That was me. Same channel. It's all still up there if you want to watch it. I think I did a terrible job on those Pokemon creepypasta ratings for the record. I think I was awful at it. But you know. Oh, thank you for the money, ETA. Or ETA, possibly. Mah-Dry-Bread, I just want you to know that you are my Jesus. Huh. Sorry. Sounds like the opening of Bray Wyatt's theme. You're here from the creepypasta days? Yeah, I don't know why I would be anyone's Jesus beyond the fact that I used to have long hair and a beard. But I don't have long hair anymore. My head's shaved right now. It's the summer and it's hot as hell. It's too hot for long hair right now. If you have to move down, nothing will ever happen if you stand there. But he told me to stand guard. I probably shouldn't leave. I'm starting to think... Guys, I'm starting to think I gotta pick up this fossil. And that maybe Ronnie's gonna come back and he's gonna get upset with me and say that I took credit. Summer isn't fall? That is correct. Summer is not fall. Why do you think Ronnie has any power over you? I mean, we were in the same induction ceremony. He's my senior by 5 minutes. Hot as hell, laughs in southern U.S. humidity, air soup. Aha! But you see, you know nothing about Ontario, good sir, in which it is routinely over 40 degrees Celsius and 100% humidity, year-round for the humidity, by the way. It gets both hotter here and colder here in the same year, and it's always 100% humidity. It's between 70 and 100, basically all the time. Not as cool. MDB is my Buddha. You content Jesus, I pray to you because you make me feel alive. Well, I'm happy I can bring some joy to your life. I hope that you do find joy outside of my show as well, though. If you want to have a fulfilling life, it's got to come from within. You don't want to be reliant on me to have a good time. By all means, have a good time on my show, but you don't want to be reliant on me for that, because I'm not always going to be there for you. I will die one day. Is that worse than 45 with dry air? Now, I have a harder time handling high humidity than I do low humidity. That's just me, though. Everybody has their own sensitivity, you know? I have a much harder time if it's really, really humid, which is unfortunate because I live somewhere so close to... I live between two of the Great Lakes, so it is always humid. In the winter, if you go to Niagara Falls, the water is still flowing, so it kicks up frozen water vapor into the air, and it freezes into your beard. In fact, if I'm walking and I'm breathing, I'm usually breathing, I'm not usually not breathing. If I'm walking in the winter, my breath goes forward, freezes in the air, gets pushed back into my face because I'm walking forward, and then I have icicles in my beard. It's miserable. That's what happens when it's humid and freezing here. I converted Celsius to cheeseburger units, and I'll admit that's worse. That's worse here. It's about 90 F, but humidity is close because we grew primarily rice, which you have to flood the fields. Yes, you have to grow rice in a flooded field, yeah. Which is obviously going to mean humidity. And obviously in the deep south of America is pretty much the only place in America you can really properly grow rice, because you need that kind of humid climate. Anyway, I get the feeling Ronnie's not coming back. So... Don't give me I didn't sign up for anything. I'm just gonna... Pokemon fossil. Okay. While we standing, he told us to stand guard. Now, I assume I'm not actually supposed to stand guard and that an event is gonna move when I leave. I was initially deciding I'm gonna stand here for like 10 minutes and just see like, hey, did they actually program something in, or if you stand here, there's an Easter egg, but I'm feeling like, no, there isn't. Oh, here we go. Rifle fight? There he is. Wait, the spiky hair guy they were talking about was probably blue. I was thinking it was red. No, it's blue, and then this is red, because he's doing the ellipses. That's right.
Bet I can smash that.
If you think about it, Toronto is really just a giant egg.
That.
Thank you. I have no idea what you mean, though. Why do you think it's a giant egg? Also, you're dropping a lot of money on me, brother. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Never feel obligated to donate. I do appreciate it, but just don't feel obligated. It's okay. Oh, nope, I'm dead. What do you think would have happened if I had grinded up like crazy so that I could win this fight? Like, very obviously he's sweeping me, right? I think this is one of those storyline you have to lose battles. But like, what would have happened if I grinded like crazy and I won this? Hey, Gar, how's it going? Which fossil did you take? I'm actually right beside the fossils. But we weren't allowed to take one. If you won, Red would have called you a cheater? Hell yeah. I love that they put something in for that.
Bet I can smash that.
Who won? Well, right now he's winning. Oh, it just goes on as if you lost? Okay. Would have been cool if you got like a special item or something as a little Easter egg. I do like when an RPG has a battle you're intended to lose, but there's a way to win, and if you win, you get some kind of special thing. I always think that's a really cool trope in old RPGs. I don't feel like I see that much anymore, though. This seems really interesting. Yeah, we're pretty early on in the mod so far. This isn't the Lufia series. No, does the Lufia series do that? I only played a little bit of one of the Lufia games, and I played it in Japanese because I didn't know that it was also out in English. I used to play a lot of SNES games in Japanese because they didn't have English translations officially, and I didn't know that there were fan translations at the time. So I grew up on, like, Fire Emblem, like, 3, 4, and 5, and I would just beat them in Japanese. There were some guides online that would translate some of it for you, but for the most part, you just trial and error until you know what all the options mean and you learn how to read it. You don't learn what the literal words mean, but you learn what the commands do. Can you understand Japanese? No, but you learn what all the commands mean. You know? You can recognize the characters, and you know what happens when you click on them by testing. And so you can figure it out from there. And then, like, numbers are the same, because numerals are the same across languages. So once you figure out what those mean, it's not so bad. Turn on 16% speed, grind that male Nidoran on Paris and Zubat till you can beat him. You get good prize money for winning, and money is rare in this hack. Money does seem rare in this hack, doesn't it? It seems like every fight gives you, like, such a low amount of money that you wouldn't ever be able to buy something with it. I'm guessing that's for balance reasons, mind you. I'm fine with that. I'm not complaining, just... Did you see that kid? That was insane! Yeah, what the hell? I felt like, why didn't he just come through with, like, a level 100 badge card? Backyardigans was for all ages, they call me weak. I feel like you're referencing something that I don't know. Lufia 3 even gives a special weapon for beating a boss that runs away after 3 turns. I love shit like that, though. He beat me in half a heartbeat. He didn't even say a word, just knocked me straight out. What the heck is going on here? Has there been a sudden influx of super strong little kid trainers all of a sudden? Did I miss this? Oh, and the fossils too? My goodness. You know, I could probably make a really funny short. You remember that conversation? You remember that cutscene we had early on in Mount Moon? Where, like, did you see that spiky trainer come through? And I kept making jokes that it was me in another life doing a Pokemon challenge. I could probably make a really funny short out of that. Damn it. Why'd I even agree to keep doing these stupid odd jobs for Team Rocket? Man, don't call odd jobs stupid. He's cool. I knew I should have stayed at the Pewter Museum. At least they gave me a steady paycheck to rely on, for Christ's sake. Oh? Guys, you're never gonna believe this. There's another crazy strong little kid trainer walking around here somewhere in the cave. They say he's got a Charmeleon, and he's a lot stronger, even than the spiky-haired Hang on. Now, don't tell me. Nah, it can't be.
Bet I can smash that.
What? Did you guys...
Bet I can smash that.
Bet I can smash that. Do? Where are the goddamn fossils, huh? I swear to God, I leave you alone for 2 seconds and you go and mess this whole thing up for me, don't you? Well listen, we both tried to fend him off, but he was just way too strong. He just kind of shrugged us off and ran away with both fossils. There was nothing we could do, I swear. Both fossils, did you say? Yes, sir, that's correct. Well then. Alright, we officially hit the first bit of very cringeworthy dialogue. Jesus Arceus Christ. That's the big JC in the sky's full name, if you didn't know. His middle name's Arceus. This is gonna go over well with the boss. The kid, I suppose you got a good look at him. Did you see what kind of Pokemon he used? What kind of clothes he was wearing? Notice any distinguishing characteristics? Yes, sir. Or that is, only just barely. He had me on the ground in no time at all, and then he ran off. This pink-haired grunt here fought him off too, though. Okay, so confirmed, pink hair. I don't know if maybe he fared any better. You, what's your name, Grunt? MDF&B? That's right, I remember now. You fought this kid trainer just now, did you? And you remember what he looked like, what Pokemon he used? Yeah, good. At least one of you darn grunts proved to be some use today. I mean, I know one Pokemon I used, he swept me with the Charmeleon. We'll have to investigate this matter further. You can't have little kids running around beating the crap out of an entire squad of us and running away. That'll spell doom for Team Rocket's image. I imagine Boss will want a word with you back at HQ. Now, as regards to your mission, nothing more to be done here. You're all dismissed. Report back to HQ as soon as possible. But what about me, Patrell? I found the fossil for you, didn't I? You found it, you didn't keep it. Yeah, a fat lot of good you did to us too, eh? I'll hear no more of it, Grunt. Do as you're told, now. Stupid little purple-bearded jerk. I'll show him someday. Yeah, shut up, Ronnie, with your green-ass hair. Why do I even bother? Man, they'll get to that ladder so fast. Oh! It warped me out. Oh, it warped me here. I wanted to go deeper in the cave and, you know, like, see where I could go. Not so fast, MDF&B. Boss would like to see you personally down in his office stairs. You better take the elevator. I expect you two to be on the best behavior now. No business about... Fuck, I wanted to go check it. You know they're gonna hide something at the end of that. Brother, can I not get spoilers? Fuck. Why do I not get spoilers on any other game? And yet people keep coming into the chat and spoiling shit for me. Please, please. Red Kid was something else, man. Made that spiky hair kid look like a wimp, I say. Man, if I was that strong as a little kid, hell, I'd be champion by now. What? There's another kid, too. I was just out by the Pokemon Center and I didn't even notice. Dude, I would have totally whipped him if I were there, though. Yeah, I'm sure. Gar, I see that you're DMing me. I will check that after the stream. Unless it's important. If you tell me in the chat it's important, I'll check it right now. Don't worry. What are you looking at, punk? Want a piece of me? What? Just practicing my tough guy demeanor. Spoiler, Team Rocket will blast off. Damn, how could you? There's anything I hate more than being a supplier for rookies on recruitment day, being pestered by the very same rookies while I'm trying to work. Maybe if I just ignore them, they'll go away on their own. All complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Where's the computer? Oh, hold on. Is the monitor sitting on top of the computer and the computer sideways? Yeah, probably. People used to do that. Snape kills Dumbledore! Oh no! So did we find any fossils then? What? We lost them? You tell me I got molested by all those random Zubats for nothing? Wow, crazy word choice. Gee, what a waste. What a waste of a molestation. There you are, MDF and B. Boss would like to see you personally in his office down the stairs. You better take the elevator. I expect down the stairs, you'd better take the elevator. Alright. I expect you to be on your best behavior now. No messing about. Wonder what I'll have to do for them to promote me to Rocket Admin. I figure that taking Pokemon from kids and old fogies has got to be the least of it, sigh. What? How? Okay, I will remind you of something. The thing at the beginning of the game said this was made in 2014. Now, I don't know how many of you were adults in 2014. I was an adult in 2014. That kind of language was fairly normal for the internet back then. So don't go judging too harshly. I know that sounds weird nowadays, but 2014 standards, it didn't sound weird. If you're looking for Boss's office, it's down at the bottom floor through the elevator here. Don't know why you would be, though. I try to judge people by modern standards. Or I try to judge people in modern times for modern standards, and my own standards, of course. But if it's in the past, I'm gonna judge them by... I'm gonna keep in mind that this was the past, you know? The internet was a rough place, it was a better place. People didn't take it as seriously back then. Who brought these shipping containers in? These weren't here in the introduction. Huh. These freaking arrow tiles make me dizzy. Why are they even here? Big, steel, light, cheat. The life of a grind. All right, Eddie Guerrero. Team Rocket's getting soft. I can feel it in my bones. We just don't inspire the type of respect in the Celadon streets that we once did. I hear ya. There's got to be something that we can do to set things straight again. Can I go back there and read that laptop? No. Blocked by boxes. Well, what do you want, pal? Well, it's kind of expensive. You know, the best source of money might be selling stuff like this. Probably. Probably. Are they saying they need to make Team Rocket great again? Someone actually said that earlier, just not as directly. Why did I join Team Rocket? Oh, I had to get stinking rich and do whatever the hell I want. I feel like a lot of people now are like, why did I join YouTube? To get stinking rich and be famous. All right, that just, yeah, loops there. Well, what's down here then? Probably a whole lot of dialogue I haven't seen. Dude, I swear to God, I stole this Rapidash from a cool trainer just the other day. I beat him, then I snatched it from right under his nose. My ass. You couldn't even steal a thing from a cool trainer if he was blind, deaf, and dead. You got that from some spoiled little youngster kid that had it from his dad. Don't even try me. Coin case. Oh, hey. Star piece just for selling, isn't it? Oh, yeah, do I have one? Oh, hold on, misclick. I do have a star piece. You're right, I should be selling that. The little rookie went and did his first mission, did he? Well, did you have fun stealing Caterpie from bug catchers and getting shoved around by Patrel's grumpy ass? Huh, hey, glory to you, pal. Sigh, isn't that what they all say? What? Baby, I know you always loved me a bad girl. What? You know I always loved me a bad girl. The way you rob the trainers with your sneaky moves. You and me, girl, we could take on the world together like Bonnie and Clyde, you know what I'm saying? Is that what they all say? Alright, do I have to steal innocent people's Pokemon? Well, my own aesthetic values, I have every right. Because, dude, I just look so freaking badass doing it. Fucking... YouTube is the worst platform that has ever existed. Sorry. I just got the out-of-memory error that they haven't fixed for years. Let me refresh my streaming page real quick. Cool, I can see the chat again. Thank you for that, YouTube. Would really love if sometime in the next 20 years you would fix that. Fuck. Fuck. Why do I even try? Okay, hold on, let me get this back up. Okay. Wait, that happened to me earlier? It happens to everybody if you use Chrome or a Chromium-based browser. I've heard it even happens on Firefox now. You just have to refresh the page to fix it. It even happens to the fucking streamer. It's so shit. Ugh. Does it ever strike you as funny that TMs use optical media? Like, you'd think flash drives would work so much faster. I actually like that. That's great. Yeah, they'll keep giving us more ads, but they'll never fix basic usability. Oh, now it's auto-playing my stream on the side. Let me pause that. I don't need that. I can see my own stream on my other thing. Who still uses Firefox? I literally only use Firefox when I'm streaming on Twitch just because I have the layout set up so I can open the browser, the layout is how I want it, and then I close it after I'm done the stream. That's it. Either than that, I use Brave for work stuff because the built-in ad block is really good, and I use Thorium for my main browsing. Thorium is like a Chrome-based browser that is made by one crazy guy who still uses like Windows 7 or something, or like Vista. And it's it's just Chrome, but it works literally like double speed. It is Chrome with all the dumb shit stripped out so it runs way, way, way faster. And it runs YouTube way, way, way faster than Chrome does. Either than that, identical to Chrome. It's called Thorium. The logo is just the Chrome logo, but blue. What are you looking at, kid? Never seen a gangster nerd before? Seen one. Yeah, brother, every day when I look in the mirror. Oh man, I lost my coin case around here somewhere. What am I gonna do? I want that Porygon so bad, man. Wow, I can't even give it back. I truly am a thief. Isn't all good stuff made by one crazy guy? Yes. Unironically, yes. The best video games are just made by one crazy person. It's all complicated words and numbers that make no sense. Well, maybe it's because you're looking at the side of the laptop. Do I look important to you? Not really. I basically just sit around all day and looking at internet forums. Man, you remember back when forums? I just came in the morning and they tell me, and leave when they tell me. The pay's pretty crap, though. You know, maybe it's all just numbers that don't make any sense to you because you're not looking at the screen, you're looking at the keyboard. You considered that? And his name is M. Dickey. Hell yeah. M. Dickey makes the best games. Unironically, his games are so fun. Did you meet Ariana yet? No? She's the executive who hangs around boss's office all the time. Rumor is she and him had a baby a few years back, but I don't know what to believe. Anyway, you didn't hear from me. Concerned Ape? Yep. Concerned Ape is the person who made Stardew, right? Stardew Valley. Very fun video game. Down with Lance. We will not stand by and let our Jotorian tyrant bring our glorious nation to ruin. He's the Pokemon champion. He's not the president. My friend here is just a little intense. I'm just in it for the kicks. Okay. Like the theory that she's Silver's mom? Wasn't RimWorld originally made by one guy? Yes, Tynan Sylvester. And RimWorld is one of the best video games I have ever played in my life. Hi there, I love your videos. Hope your night is going well. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. I hope you're having a nice night too, Fizzy Star. Okay, I'm gonna, hold on. Afraid you can't enter the laboratory without supervision. Damn. Highly expensive and not to mention dangerous material. Shoo. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the boss's office now. Oh, the Pokemon League is the government in this unit. Oh, you're right. I think they kind of talked about that a little at the beginning. Now, normally, I think it's like right here on the table, there's a vitamin. Working next to the boss makes me feel kind of powerful. Not sure if anyone else can sense it, though. Trust me, Dork Lord. When a super nerd feels very powerful doing something, everyone around them can feel it. Because they're embarrassed to be around that person who thinks that they have gained one crumb of power and is power tripping over it immediately. You know, like a forum moderator. Consider yourself lucky. It's not every day he lets a grunt enter his office, you know? You better not act stupid now, you hear? You be a good grunt. You be good now, Grunt. If we find you've insulted the boss in any way, shape, or form, we'll have you kicked out of Team Rocket before you can say ratata. MDF and B, I presume? Thank you for calling me by my proper title. Yeah, just come up here by the desk. Now then, let's not waste any time. It's not a desk, that's a coffee table, but okay. I heard from Petrel that the fossil excavation mission at Mount Moon was wrecked by the workings of two little kid trainers. Now, between the fact that Petrel is the weakest of my sorry bunch of Rocket admins, and that the mission team consisted of complete and utter rookie grunts, it still boggles my mind to the core how, in the deepest depths of, how do you even pronounce... Griatina? Griatina's hell, a pair of preteen twats could beat up an entire squad of fully grown men and run away with the spoils right in front of their goddamn eyes. Is this game British? I think it might be British. I mean, for crying out loud, Ariana, little kids. How freaking absurd is this? It's very absurd, Giovanni. Assistant manager syndrome? Yup. Now, having finished berating Petrel for his incompetence, he tells me that you were the grunt standing by guarding the fossil. Said that you fought the stronger of the twerps, and that you maybe even fared better against them than any of the other asshats on your team.
I can smash that.
It's pronounced Giratina. Oh, Giratina! Okay. No, I have heard that pronunciation. I think I've heard What a Geek say that before. This is why I've called you in here. I want you to tell me everything you know about this kid. Every little detail, every little minutia you happen to glean from your battle with him. I want to have this twerp thoroughly profiled so we can see to it that he'll never mess with Team Rocket again. Oh, hate YouTube censoring. I made a joke using the sarcastic text and they hide it because they can't tell it means sarcasm? Well, that's weird. Oh, fucking, it put me on top chat again. Let me go on live chat. Live chat's better. Then it just shows me everything in order. Sometimes if you have it on the default, which is top chat, it censors certain people. Like their messages just don't pop up. And I don't know why, because they're not saying anything wrong. It's weird. Let's start with the basics. I see. Red, eh? I like to think that I didn't explain anything to him. I just turned the lights on and off. What a ridiculous name. Why does he have like a flat hairline from the side, but from the front he has a widow's peak? What's up with that? He's got like a bowl cut going on here. Charmeleon and the other one was running around with a Wartortle. What a weird fish. Why are those warfare Pokemon? Why? Those are warfare Pokemon, for Christ's sake. What kids could have access to those? An officially licensed Pokemon trainers, no less. Who could these kids' parents be? I have a bad feeling about these two, this red character especially. We'll have to keep our eyes open if he comes our way again. Do you hear me? Whoever these rich kids are, I swear, they're a dangerous breed. Boss, sir, Gym Leader Blaine is here to speak with you. Send him in. You may stay if you want MDF&B. In fact, I'd like you to. It's Master Roshi. There you are, Blaine. Right here by the desk, if you please. Move over, MDF&B. Ooh, I like that we have the Pokemon Mansion music now. That's cool. You probably already guessed why I'm here, Giovanni, and you're not gonna like it. I have my suspicions, but I want to hear it from your own little chicken mouth, all the same. I can't keep making any more Porygon for you. I'm really sorry about it, Giovanni, but I can't. You're a filthy coward, Blaine. Listen, now, Fuji knows all you guys have been, doing up in the Pokemon Tower. Do you mean knows what all of you guys have been up to in Pokemon Tower? And he's gone into a crazy fit over it. Just yesterday, he sent me an angry email to all of his old colleagues at the Pokemon Lab, warning them that, I quote, Team Rocket is up to no good. They've got spies all over and they're ruthless. Be on the lookout for any suspicious activity. End quote. Now, he said that in black text, not blue or red, so I can only assume that Mr. Fuji is actually some kind of automaton with no gender or sex or whatever. He is in fact a program. Or maybe some kind of otherworldly being. You know as well as me, Giovanni, there's that source code for Porygon is copyrighted by Silphco, and we're gonna get an ID claim for it. Now, when I hear Mr. Fuji, I just think of the wrestling manager. You know, the guy who, like, was the manager for Yokozuna. If I'm caught making them in the lab, it's all over for me. You know, I'll always support what you guys are doing here, but I'm not gonna risk my position as the gym leader for Team Rocket, alright? I'll have to lay low for a while. God damn you, Blaine. Do you even realize what a major source of revenue Porygon is for our game corner? Players don't just want to gamble as much if they don't have the prospect of winning one dangled in front of them. The Porygon is the, like, really expensive thing at the store, isn't it? Like, 990... No, wait, no, that was Scyther. Porygon's not that expensive, is it? Christ, and what else do we suggest we get our Porygon supply? At the Pokemart, there's only a handful of scientists in Kanto who'd be willing to even make the things, let alone help us. Distribute them illegally. I think what they're hinting at here is they take, like, the corpses of dead Pokemon to make a Porygon or something. Because they were talking about, like, Mr. Fuji, or Fiji, or whatever, who's at Pokemon Tower. Porygon's price depends on the game? Oh, you're right. Cost max coins, you're right. Okay. Okay. But I do think it depends on if you're red or blue version. I could be wrong. I remember watching, I watched a video that Johnstone did on this several years ago that was really interesting. Johnstone, by the way, very nice guy. Again, back in the days when I first started doing these Pokemon challenges, and there was a lot of Pokemon people who I feel like just treated me like an outsider in the early days, Johnstone wasn't like that. Johnstone welcomed me in and talked to me and was really nice. I haven't talked to him in years, but, like, I'm never going to forget how nice he was to me. Shoutouts to John Stone. Did I say Jontron? John Stone. Sorry, I don't even know which one I said now. No, I'm never going to forget how nice John Stone was to me when so many people didn't even talk to me. Maybe. Look, it's been over a decade. I know you're not keen on the idea, but how about we see if maybe Professor Oak would be willing to help? No! Oh, thanks, Peter. I will never deal with that filthy traitor. Never, do you hear me? I want nothing to do with that spineless dimwit of a professor, and you should know better than to suggest it. Shout out to Johnstone and BP Mandersloot. Yeah, I think we can all agree that BP Mandersloot is the greatest YouTuber of all time. never forget my homeboy and yours, BP Mandersloot. Alright, forget it. Sigh. Well then, I suggest you go talk to Bill about it. Everybody go look up BP Mandersloot's YouTube channel and comment on all of his videos saying MDB sent me, you're his favorite YouTuber. I suggest you talk to Bill about it. Here's an unpredictable kid. He's smart, and I'll bet you anything he nicked himself a copy of that Porygon from me or Fuji back in the day. He should be more than apt for the job. Well, I don't suppose we have much of a choice. Bill's done a couple of smaller tech-related jobs for us in the past, but he's a fickle kid, and I don't like him. Plus, he always demands ridiculous compensation for everything he does, the rascal. But, seeing as he's our only real hope right now, I suppose he'll do. I'm letting you off the hook for now, Blaine, but for old time's sake. But if you hinder Team Rocket's operations again, well, you're not going to get a favorable outcome. Is that clear? Shout out to Bob Wolf, power to the players. Yeah, I love Bob. Me and him have got to catch up again. I expect you to be back to making Porygon for us again once this whole Fuji business blows over. Bob Wolf who? The guy who builds shitty bridges? Yeah, the guy who builds shitty bridges in Minecraft. That's how my mom knows Bob Wolf. Her favorite thing I've ever done on my channel is me, Bob, AJ, and Dan from Game Theory playing Minecraft together. That's her favorite thing we've ever done. And often she'll just bring up how much she wants us to do to go back to that playthrough. I love that. Here's Paraspector's a pretty cool dude. Paraspector is fucking awesome, man, and I'm so happy that he is finally seeing some success. I was telling that dude since he was super small that he's great and that people will appreciate this one day, and it seems like people are finally finding his work and appreciating it. He has such an old school YouTube feel. Dude feels like a time traveler out of like 2007, 2008, and I mean that in literally the most positive way possible. Love me some Paraspector, not just because we've become quite good friends. We became friends because I respected his work. Anyway, MDF&B over here. I have a new mission for you. He may not be from my day of YouTube, but he feels like he's from my time of YouTube. He has the same attitude of the guys from my days. Hear that Mah-Dry-Bread's an ass? Oh yeah, I hate that guy. He's a fucking asshole. Here's what I want you to do now. Listen carefully. You're gonna go to Bill's house just north of Cerulean. You're gonna offer him a job on behalf of Team Rocket as a temporary manufacturer of Porygon. If he says no, tell him that we'll make him an offer that he can't refuse. I know, Bug, because that time he hit 2 chicks. Yes, he did sign up to one of my... I did like a poll thing, like a survey thing once. He, as a joke, he signed up to my survey under the name Bob Two Chicks Same Time Wolf. His whole survey was hilarious. Tell him that he can name any price or service he likes within reason. Another squad of grunts should be headed to Cerulean on another mission right about now as well. I suggest you rendezvous with them in the secret rocket base we've stationed just south of the city. The rocket admin there should be able to give you a few rare items to tempt Bill with as well. Is that clear? Well, on with you then. I'm counting on you, MDF&B. Okay. Complicated words. Yes, Grunt? Do I look like Bill to you? Okay, now fun fact, if this were... Okay. If this were regular red and blue, then you'd be able to walk behind Giovanni and there'd be a few machines behind him on the wall, right? One of those machines is going to have, I think it's a hyper potion. So, you know, just in case any of you are playing Gen 1 this week, there's an easy hyper potion for you. And that shitty bridge that Bob built was later christened Nugget Bridge. I hear NDB talks bad about Whatageek and calls him rip-off Muffin Squad. I almost said Mutton Squad. Whatageek, more like what an asshole, am I right? Come on now. Get over to Bill's house north of Cerulean and don't come back until you've made that dork take the offer. Talks like me. This is a different universe, and to be Christ. Sorry, what's a bit different universe? What did I get wrong? Or is that playing into a joke that just didn't even register? Currently trying to catch up on your Schedule 1 playlist. It looks like a lot of fun. Such a fun game. There's more in the playlist now, by the way. If any of you haven't seen me stream Schedule 1 in a few months, go back to the playlist. We played it again recently. We did like another fucking 5 hours or something. It's not public on the channel, but you can watch it in the playlist for free. And yes, rest in peace, Mitten Squad. The only time I ever talked to that guy, he was really nice. And I've only ever heard the same from other people who knew him. A lot of people thought that like I was friends with him or something because he follows me on Twitter. No, legitimately, I think we talked like once ever. It might have been like a public tweet or something. Like I don't even think we talked in private. But no, he was nice. Anyway. MDF&B, good riddance. Guess who just got a brand new badass mission from Betrayal just now? That's right, we're gonna steal these crazy rare TMs from this old collector guy up in Cerulean. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, sorry I got all worked up over the whole fossil thing earlier, but hey, it's all good now. Why should I care about some stupid old fossils when I've got a real robbery to take care of now? Right? Yeah, my time has come now, I can feel it. Oh, what's that? You got a mission in Cerulean City too? Damn, right on. Maybe I'll even get to see you in action as I break into the old guy's house then, eh? Well, I guess better give a head east on here through Saffron and then north to get to Cerulean. Did you hear they made a secret rocket base in the daycare center south of the city too? How cool is that? How about I meet you there? Okay, that sounds fun. Man, am I ready to do some burglarizing. Talk to you later. He's actually just playing the Guild 2 right now. He's gonna get arrested. Man, I gotta play the Guild 2 again. What a fucking fun game. Life-giving coffee, nectar of the gods. Okay, some people here give me money, right? I have a coin case now. Hey! I think there was just one other guy. Now, can you still find all the money on the floor? Yes, you can. Oh, TM in Cerulean, is this the guy who steals the dig TM? Oh, I didn't even catch that. You're so right. That's awesome. What a fun little detail. Hey, not that the coins are worth much. I think there's still more on the floor, but like, it probably doesn't matter. Dude, I love this song. It actually makes me think of Pokemon Stadium more than it makes me think of, like, Gen 1 Pokemon. I did play a lot of Stadium growing up. Like, I raked it in today. If only every day were like this. I know, right? If only I got this many super chats every day. I sure do fancy that Porygon, but it's hard to win at slots. I'm never gonna have enough to exchange, am I? No. Oh, well, maybe I could get enough for, like, an Abra. Okay, now that fucks me up. Did you notice what I noticed? Why is it Smoke Ball, Miracle Seed, Mystic Water? No thanks! The fuck is with that? Go for Scyther? How much does Scyther cost? 5,500. Yeah, I'm not even close to that. Hello from your neighboring town of Norwich, Ontario. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, right, I don't need to fly. Scyther! Hey there, I'm here to tell you the road's through. Not really supposed to let anyone through yet. Persistent, aren't you? Well, I don't know. There's this cranky right here in my pocket. What? That's just about the size of a $200 bill. And, of course, I'm not gonna go against what my superiors tell me. No, sir, but, you know, mistakes and slip-ups happen all the time. And, well, Sure. Oh, is that I seem to be struck by a momentary blindness. Oh, well, happens from time to time, you know. I think this affiliation might be contagious. I'll probably spread it to the other guards. My, what can you do? What a geek. Great bit. Mom told me not to talk to people like you. Wow. People with pink hair. Is this gonna be like, wait, I know who you are. Wait, don't say a word. You wanted my TM, but you're a criminal. I cannot be seen helping you. That'd be bad for my future. I can sense it. Get out of my house, please. Okay, that's really good dialogue. I like that. Yo, why was that one piece of dialogue censored earlier? And that's the only fucking time the game censored anything that we've seen so far. What was up with that? Him from Celdon, didn't you, Rocket? Crime-infested gambling fueled hole. Saffron is clean and straight. You'll never accept your kind here. Okay. I could walk around and talk to everyone here, and there'd probably be a fuckload of dialogue, right? New Great Ball offers improved catching rates. Try it on hard-to-catch Pokemon. Can I go in Silph-Co? I can. Welcome to Silph-Co. President's in a boardroom on floor 11. Do you have an appointment? No. Can I just, like, walk in? Welcome back, mister. You're not employed, are you? I'm afraid I can't let you through. Good day. Oh, okay. Well, we'll probably do that later since it's part of the storyline of the game, right? Like, there's no way we're not gonna take over the Silph-Co building at some point. Take a snooze in front of Silph-Co. Yeah, I could be that grunt. I think it's pronounced Self-Co? What? Isn't it Sylph?
Bet I can smash
It's Sylph. Like the Sylph scope. It was censored because... censored.
Bet I can smash
Why do the water fountains look like titties? Okay, hold on. I don't know, man. I think you're stretching a little. An uncensored version exists. Well, if they felt the need to censor it later down the line, why didn't they just change the line? Why did they replace it with the word censored? Huh. Come on. You can do it. Hey, here we go. All right. We've been going for 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. My neck is sore as hell, but I've been having a really fun time with this ROM hack. I'm definitely going to be streaming more of this month. Probably next month too if I'm not done it yet. I don't know how long this game is. I get the feeling it might be shorter than Super Mario Mon, but, you know, we'll see. I've been having a lot of fun playing this for you guys, though. I hope you've been having fun enjoying it along with me. Of course, this will be up in the playlist sometime tonight, and check the playlist often because you never know when I'm gonna do more of this and have it up there. You know, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I'm going to tweet out whenever I do these streams, and then you're going to know that, like, by 24 hours after the stream, the video should be up in the playlist by then. If it's not, it's coming, but, you know, never be afraid to just ask. If it's not there and you're curious how long it's going to take, yeah, just tweet me and ask, and I'll let you know, like, oh, it's rendering, or, oh, I haven't gotten around to it, it'll be up tomorrow, or whatever. I don't mind answering that kind of stuff, you know? Just tweet it at me and I'll see it. Probably. Unless, like, my Twitter's really exploding that day. Like, if I just made a tweet asking people for good nicknames for a Pokemon, I'm not going to see your notification, because I'm going to have, like, a million notifications. That happens whenever I make that tweet. So I might miss your message then, but if you message me any other time on Twitter, or if you, like, just tweet at me, then I'll probably see it. Okay. I am going to get moving for the sake of my sore-ass neck, and then when I'm done that, I'm going to get this rendering and uploading and all that good stuff. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.